DC, I'm here to give you this L. Hey everyone, it's Kev Report, back with another video. And a few days ago, I have watched 1984. And no, I'm not talking about the book, I'm talking about Wonder Woman 1984. And before I start talking about it, I just want to let you know that there will be spoilers in this review. And if you want my non-spoiler review, well, here it is. The movie was disappointing. Yeah. Well, let's go into it. So right off the bat, I noticed before even watching this movie that this was 2.5 hours long. And is this an Avengers movie? Is this a Justice League movie? There is no reason for this movie to be 2.5 hours long. Now let's get into the movie. So we start off with a flashback scene. It was a flashback scene of I think she was when Wonder Woman was a kid, and she was in this contest against a full-grown woman, a full-grown adult woman. When this contest started, she was performing better than all these other women combined. What? Who on earth is gonna believe that? And she was riding a horse, and the horse kept running. She lost her horse, and she fell down to the floor. And what she decides to do is she took a shortcut, pretty much cheating the whole entire game. And you know, the Amazons caught her at that, and that's when the flashback is over. Okay, the flashback ends. Back in the present day, I mean 1984, when the movie set, we are in this mall, and I think to myself, okay, this is gonna be a good fight scene. This is gonna be huge. Wonder Woman is gonna be there, and she's gonna beat those guys up, and I'm waiting for a good battle here. I'm waiting for a good scene. It was a bank heist where they are stealing antiques, and one of these bank robbers, they get this girl, and they were on the third floor of the mall, and he threatens to throw this young girl onto the floor, right? You know, she's 3 floors high. You know, he threatens to throw her rock bottom onto the ground, right? And Wonder Woman comes up. She this fight was a little cringe. First off, she beats the one guy with the lasso of truth, and then she disables 2 of the thugs' guns. After that, she threw she threw the criminals out in the mall, almost killing them instantly on top of the cop's car. Right after this scene, we are introduced to Cheetah, and instantly, the moment I saw her, I thought of Jamie Foxx in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. This was literally the most cliche thing I've seen. Like, no one cares about her, and you know, she's always looking up to the good Wonder Woman and stuff like that, Diana. They're at the Smithsonian, and she, you know, like, they're introduced to this stone. And the stone, which apparently is going to be a big part of this movie. Stone apparently grants you a wish. You wish for something, and it gives it to you, right? And okay, just remember, this stone plays a huge part in this movie. Cheetah then, after that, went back to the museum, took the stone, and she says she wants to be like Diana, you know, Wonder Woman. Then we are introduced to Maxwell Lord. Maxwell Lord, played by Pedro Pascal. You probably know him from The Mandalorian and Narcos, but we are introduced to this villain, and this villain is a con man who is down on his luck. He is at the Smithsonian with Cheetah and Wonder Woman. He's introduced to them, and he invites her to a party. Just remember, he wants the stone. That's his plan, right? He wants the stone, right? And in this party, he persuades her to give him the stone, and of course, she's gonna give it. And Wonder Woman comes to the party, and this guy comes up to her and says, Diana, oh, and she was like, oh, I don't know you, dude, like, get away from me, right? And this guy, he was like, no, you don't understand, it's me, Steve Trevor. And I was like, wait, what are you talking about? I only see this normal guy. I don't see Chris Pine. Literally, camera stops. They rotate. They rotate between Diana and Steve, right? And suddenly, all of a sudden, this guy transformed into Steve. Oh my God. So Steve is back, but it's not Steve. He's just trapped in another man's body. Apparently, everyone in that party saw a random guy. Everyone in this universe, like in the DC, sees this random guy, and just Diana and the audience watching this movie sees Steve Trevor, Chris Pine, by the way. Tell you what, Chris Pine, he's a charismatic dude. He was the best part of this movie for me. Seeing him adapt into pretty much this new world, it was pretty cool. It's pretty exciting to see. Like when I saw that scene of him watching those people break dance, and he thought they were gonna fight him, and they were like, whoa, whoa, that was nice. That was nice. Seeing him on the plane, watching the fireworks, I'll tell you what, it was pretty cool. It was pretty neat. We cut back to Maxwell Lord, and then he has the stone, and his one wish was to beat the stone. Voila! Right? He's the stone. The stone pretty much disintegrates into his own hand, and basically, you wish to Maxwell Lord now. We've come to find out that Maxwell Lord is in Egypt. He's going after those big oil companies. And what does Wonder Woman decide to do? Wonder Woman decides to steal a plane. Yes, yes, a superhero decides to steal a plane with Steve Trevor. Yes, people. Yes, that's what we wanted, right? Here is the part where this movie makes it's just this is the dumbest part of this movie. So apparently in the comics, yes, we have this invisible plane, right? And in the movie, she's like, she has this power of invisibility. She can make things invisible, right? And she only tried it once. I think it was, I don't know, it was decades. Once in decades, right? So you really believe do you really think we're gonna believe that she tried it on this plane and actually got it? Oh, oh my God! Why? You could have been practicing, right, for once, right? Oh no, no. You could have been, oh, okay. You could have just said, oh, I've been practicing this move. I've made things disappear. No, she only made one thing disappear, and I think it was decades, man. It was decades. Oh, the dialogue in this movie was bad. And then we go to Egypt, right? We go to Egypt. Maxwell Lord convinces this oil businessman, you know, and I give you what you want in return. Here's what I get. So that's when we go to the next battle of this movie. Now remember, we have this fight scene at the in Egypt where she's gonna fight full suit and all. Now the last time we saw her was at the mall, right? And I'm talking Wonder Woman, full suit, fighting the bad guys. We saw her at the mall, right? And between this space, right? Between this space, we don't see Wonder Woman. We just see Diana and Steve Trevor and Cheetah and Maxwell Lord. Basically, Wonder Woman was not present, right? And the space between this battle and this battle is 1 hour. So we had 1 hour without seeing Wonder Woman at all. Imagine you're a kid and you want to see you want to see this superhero in action. If you're having 1 hour, 1 hour of this movie without Wonder Woman, I'm pretty sure you would probably think this movie is boring. I'm pretty sure you'll probably be sleeping on the theater or at home. This doesn't matter where you're watching. Because the kid wants to see the hero in action, right? And having this 1 hour between the two battles is just a long time, man. Now, we go into this battle in Egypt, right? And I gotta say, it was probably the best battle of the movie. Yeah, Wonder Woman was fighting. Steve Trevor was fighting. It was pretty good. So yeah, I have no complaints on that battle. That was pretty good. Wonder Woman calls Cheetah, and she found a Mayan descendant. And this Mayan descendant, I tell you what, there was no reason should be for him to be in this movie. There was no reason at all to be in this movie. No one heard of him before, and nobody cared for him after that. So he just showed up and left. Yes, people. Yes, that makes absolutely zero sense in this movie. The information we got in this movie that when you get the stone and you wish for something, there are consequences. So with Wonder Woman, she wished for Steve Trevor back, and for that, her powers are slowly going away. Right? She doesn't have. She's losing her strength. She got shot, and with Maxwell Lord, when he wished for the stone, his health is he's slowly dying. Okay, he's slowly dying. And then we go into this battle at the White House, right? Apparently, Maxwell Lord goes up to the president. Well, at the time it was Reagan, right? 1984 Reagan, and he the Reagan asked for I think it was nuclear weapons, some more nukes. Maxwell grants him that wish, and and after that he was like, "Oh, with that you're gonna treat me with full autonomy. I'm basically saying I'm the boss now. All right, I'm the boss. So you listen to me." In the Oval Office, while Maxwell Lord and the president is still there, he's introduced to this project. There's this project, and he says, "Oh my God, what is that?" And he was like, and they were like, "Oh, it's our global transmission system where we retransmit to every TV in the world, right?" And he was like, "Oh my God, that is a great idea. Oh my God, where I tell everybody to wish in the world on every TV, everyone is gonna be looking. Oh my God, oh wow, all right." And this is our grand plan for this movie, right? Before I talk about this fight scene, Maxwell Lord has a son, and basically his son wants to spend more time with him. There's one scene where he says, "Oh, Dad, I just want to spend more time with you." And basically, Maxwell Lord just put his hand over his mouth and said, "No, you cannot wish that. You cannot wish that." and he says, "Oh, we are working towards greatness. We want to be successful and stuff." And basically, the kid says, "Okay, then I wish for your success, Daddy." I felt bad for the kid for wishing that. Let's continue with this White House battle, right? This White House battle between Wonder Woman, Maxwell Lord, Steve Trevor, Cheetah. It was mad. I mean, don't get me wrong. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But usually when there is a battle at the White House on the movie, I usually think of X-Men 2 when Nightcrawler, he was just teleporting all around it. I was like, "Yo, this battle is sick, fam." And this battle with Wonder Woman, it was okay. It was all right. Cheetah defeats Wonder Woman because Wonder Woman's health is deteriorating, and Steve Trevor comes up with this plan, telling, "Hey, renounce your wish. Look, I lived a life, right? I lived a life. So please, just go live yours. You need to be Wonder Woman again. So please." And the main takeaway I got from this is like, these two, they have no chemistry at all. They have no chemistry. Look, I like Chris Pine. Chris Pine is great. Chris Pine is great in that movie. He was great in Star Trek. He's great in this movie. But I don't see him with Gal Gadot. I'm sorry. I don't see any chemistry. After that, she renounces her wish and goes after Maxwell Lord. And Maxwell Lord, remember, he is going to transmit to the entire world, to every TV, right? Pedro Pascal had the easiest job in the world. So he's basically saying, "Oh my God, don't you wish things were different? Don't you wish things were changed? Things changed. Don't you wish things were better?" Okay? And basically all you have to do is say yes. Easiest job in the world. Wonder Woman arrives at this island with this huge satellite. And she encounters Cheetah. And Cheetah is in her full final form of this movie, ready to fight Wonder Woman. Now, keep in mind, I just want to say this: this battle is at night. This battle is at night, and I tell you, it was on purpose that this battle was on night because Cheetah's full form, as in CGI, it was not good. It was not good for CGI. But okay, let's see. This battle is gonna be good. I tell you what, this battle was not. It was a little bit forgettable, right? They're fighting, and and they end up in the water, and there is this electrical wire. Very short. Wonder Woman electrocutes Cheetah. At the time where she electrocuted Cheetah, I thought, yo, Wonder Woman is a murderer. What? Anyone who basically electrocutes, regardless whether she's a villain or just a normal citizen, this woman just tried to kill her. It turns out she was alive. Cheetah was alive. And basically, Wonder Woman goes after Maxwell Lord. And another thing I want to point out, every person that wishes something, there is this wind coming. There's this wind coming towards Maxwell Lord. I don't know why, but apparently this wind was enough to put Wonder Woman away from Maxwell Lord while she was trying to get him to stop, right? The wind pushed her away from from Maxwell Lord, from his grand master plan, right? At the end of this movie, and I've got to say this, this ending was. Wonder Woman had the lasso of truth. She was transmitting to the whole world, and yeah, and everyone stopped wishing. At the end of this movie, Maxwell Lord goes to his son and says, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I want to spend more time with you. I haven't been truthful with you. I've been a horrible father." And his son basically goes, "Oh, that's okay, Daddy. That's okay. All I want to do is spend more time with you." And all the time I was just thinking, you need consequences for your action, dude. Like, while you were transmitting to the whole entire world, there were politicians, there were generals that said, "I wish that there were nukes on this. I wish we could destroy this place. I wish we could destroy that place." Heck, there were nukes in the sky already because of you, Maxwell. There were nukes in the sky. You should be the world's most wanted man. We don't see him again. Apparently, he's off with his son somewhere, facing no consequences for his actions, right? Cheetah is nowhere to be seen again. She gets defeated. She's alive, but she's nowhere to be seen. They forgot about her completely. She's back into her normal form, by the way. So let's go back to Wonder Woman for a moment, because Wonder Woman, she saw someone, like she met the guy who was Steve Trevor, because Steve Trevor was in another man's body. She was just flirting with him. I'm like, yo, you didn't even flirt with Steve Trevor that way. Why you flirting with him? Is he more handsome than Steve Trevor, than Chris Pine for you? I'm like, so basically, you didn't even care. In this post-credit scene, we see this warrior, this Amazon, right, saving this kid, and this civilian, right? So this civilian said, "Oh my God, thank you so much, for saving me, blah blah blah," and come to find out, it is Linda Carter. If you don't know who Linda Carter is Linda Carter is the Wonder Woman from back in the 1970s, I think. And she says, "I have been doing this for a long time," and literally, she winks at the camera like this. I watched this movie with my mom and my sister, and they both liked it. So I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool and all. It's nice to see that there are people liking it. That's okay. I'm glad you had a great time." But for me, I thought that was cringe. The moment she goes on and she said, "Oh, I have been doing this for a long time," and she winks at the camera. She wasn't even talking to the woman she saved. No, no, no. She was talking to each and every single one of you. By the end of this movie, when the credits rolled, I had a few questions, man. I had a few questions. Basically, my first question was like, what was the point of that very first scene, the flashback scene? What was the point? What was the point of that? I don't know. In the flashback scene, when Wonder Woman was a kid, she cheated, right? And you would expect that would play a huge role, right, in the story in this movie, right? That helped nothing with the story. That was 10 minutes of nothing. That 10 minutes could have been cut out of there, and boom, gone. That would have made no change to this movie whatsoever. Another question I had was when they were with this Mayan guy who apparently had no reason to be in this movie at all, other to give her Wonder Woman the information she needed about the stone, right? Why would we need that guy? Why couldn't you bring another Amazon? Why didn't you bring Linda Carter, right? Back and give Wonder Woman the information. Why did we need that guy in the first place, right? Another question I have is this this thing that happened in this movie was a huge thing, right? And why didn't Wonder Woman mention it when she was with the Justice League? The Justice League was filmed before this movie, right? But still, that's still a huge thing that happened, right? A guy takes over all the TVs in the world and tell them about the gifts, that what they can be, what the light can be better, all you gotta do is wish. That's a huge thing to take over all the TVs in the world, right? But no, that was not mentioned at all. Overall, I think this movie was disappointing, man. This movie, look, there were certainly some great scenes in this movie. I liked Steve Trevor. He was great. The fight in Egypt was also pretty nice. I'm gonna give it a D. I'm gonna give it a D. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this review. What do you guys think of Wonder Woman, guys? Do you think I'm exaggerating? So put it in the comments down below. Or maybe you think, oh, Kevin, you have some, you know what? You're making some sense there, okay? So put it in the comments down below. Make sure you guys subscribe with the bells on for notifications whenever I upload a video. And make sure to like this video. And I'll see you guys. Oh, and I know I know WandaVision is out there, and I want to review it. I just want to wait till the whole season is out before I review it. Okay, with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.